Top 5 scariest things caught on baby monitors. Baby's ghostly visitors. Concerned mother Jade Yates posted a video to Facebook showing an odd recording from her baby monitor. She wrote, "Who believes in ghosts? I didn't until about 5 minutes ago." The video seems to show strange ghostly shapes hovering over her baby's crib. In the comments, many people questioned if the video could simply be caused by light reflections on the camera. Jade Yates replied that there are no baby mobiles or anything else in the room that could reflect light. Furthermore, the only window in the room is covered by blackout curtains that block out all outside light. Jade has no idea what could be causing the strange apparitions that appear on the baby monitor. Baby cam burglar. A camera in Queens, New York that was set up to check on a couple's 3 children caught something horrifying on video. As the couple and their children sleep, a man can be seen crawling along the floor of the bedroom with a knife clenched in his teeth. The man steals a Samsung S6 cell phone from the dresser. The children's mother said that at first she thought one of her kids had woken up and was crawling along the floor. When the man rose to his knees, she was terrified upon seeing that it was actually a dangerous intruder. The man fled the home, and luckily, no one was hurt. Unexplained lullaby. YouTube user Mr. Barippi posted a video of a strange melody that he says can often be heard over his baby's monitor. He says he's tried changing frequencies on the monitor and has even removed the batteries from any toy in the child's room that makes sound. But the music continues. Strangest of all, he says that every time he hears the unexplained tune on the baby's monitor, his child seems to wake up immediately after the creepy song stops. Playroom explosion. A woman in Washington was watching her baby monitor from work when she happened to see a terrifying explosion right in her children's playroom. The home's water boiler had exploded, sending metallic and wooden shrapnel flying in every direction. Luckily, neither of the children were in the playroom when the explosion. Decided to take their son to work with him that day, and their daughter was in her crib upstairs. However, the daughter's room was just above the explosion and quickly filled with dangerous dust and debris. Their nanny heroically rushed into the room and carried the small girl to safety.
The entire house went whoop, whoop, up and down on its foundation. She ran straight back in here, not knowing what was in here, and grabbed Lily and went outside.
Eerily enough, the couple's son had been playing in that room just a little earlier. Nanny Cam Creeper. A Houston, Texas nanny was changing the diaper of the baby girl in her care when she suddenly heard something that chilled her to the bone. A strange male voice coming from the baby monitor that said, "Oh, that's a really cute baby." The nanny was shocked as the voice continued, saying, "Oh, that's a really poopy diaper." It was then that she realized that the stranger was actually watching her on the baby monitor's camera.
They kept asking me, like, or telling me, oh, that's a really cute baby you got there, and wow, that's a really poopy diaper. And I was like, oh my goodness, like, are they watching me, like, right now?
Turns out, someone had hacked into the camera and was controlling it remotely, watching and commenting on the nanny's every move. Scariest of all, it was later found that the man had gained access to the baby monitor by hacking into the house's Wi-Fi. This meant that in order to be close enough to access the Wi-Fi signal, the creepy watcher had to be somewhere very close to the home.
Obviously, your child is, you know, the number one thing you want to protect, and just the thought that somebody's watching her, you know, potentially even when she's sleeping, it was just overall really creepy.
Five scary things caught on camera on baby monitors. Ghost caught on camera. YouTube uploader Alex Joyner claims that this video is an authentic image of a ghost captured over his son's crib. In the upper left-hand corner of the video, an orb can be seen that seems to distort and change shape. But even more shape, stroking the baby's head. Skeptics have claimed the video to be everything from magnets to a damaged baby monitor screen and even a bug on the lens. But none of these quite explain the creepy motions that seem to emanate from the bizarre light orb. But what do you think? Is it a reflection? Is it a damaged screen? Or is it a ghost caught on camera? Let me know what you think down in the video comments. Night visitor. A man in Layton, Utah woke up one morning with the unshakable strange feeling that something in his house was just off.
Our sliding door to our bedroom was halfway open.
He decided to check his child's baby monitor and was shocked by the scary video that he found. A strange man had been wandering around his house while his wife and baby slept. The scary intruder can be seen creeping around the bedroom and taking photos of the man's wife as she sleeps. There were no signs of forced entry, and every door in the house was locked. The baby monitor was only installed a month before the incident, so the couple believes that the unwelcome visitor could have been there many times before without them even knowing.
That's the scariest part, just not feeling secure in your own home.
Something in the dark. Randy Penner says that his wife was home alone with her child when she caught the following scary video on their baby monitor. The video freaked her out so much that she immediately called her mother-in-law over to check out the strange phenomena. Neither of the women could explain the bizarre video.
This is Clark's monitor. Watch that thing that's moving in there. Right above the lump of blankets. This thing. I went and checked. There's nothing hanging there. But that thing is moving. I don't understand what it is. Trying to climb up mommy's pants, baby? Now, as we watch that thing on the monitor, I'm going to show you in the room, there is nothing there. I have to turn the light on. Just a minute, buddy. See? It's on the monitor. And now it's gone as soon as I get close to the bed. It's gone. Watch, it'll come back. I know, buddy. Just a minute, okay?
Some have called the footage evidence of strange supernatural orbs and even suggested that the footage looks like a bizarre paranormal face hovering at the end of the baby's crib. Perhaps strangest of all is that the reflection seems to disappear when the mother comes near and the lights are turned on, but doesn't appear again when the lights are turned back off. So if this is some bizarre trick of the light, why didn't it return? But what do you think? Is this just a reflection that seems to float in the air and then vanish? Or is this evidence of something supernatural? You decide. Somebody's watching me. Nanny cams and baby monitors are meant to provide safety and security for your child, but sometimes they can provide the exact opposite. In this case, in Southport, Indiana, the baby monitor was used as a very scary way for a voyeur to peer into a home.
This is no doubt going to send shivers down the spine of any parent if you use a baby monitor camera in your home. There's an Indiana couple that says theirs was hacked and someone was watching their 2-year-old daughter.
Wednesday, Gracie was at home playing with mom when all of a sudden
someone was playing music and stuff like that. Every Breath You Take by Police.
Music started playing from the baby monitor. At first, mom thought it was all a joke, but quickly realized someone hacked the camera.
The Twitter and YouTube channel IPCam Leaks was most likely responsible for this privacy invasion. The channel specializes in posting trolling videos where someone hacks into home security cameras and plays creepy 1980s songs like the Police's Every Breath You Take or the Motown hit Somebody's Watching Me.
What is that?
Girl, it's nothing.
What was that noise? I heard singing.
Huh?
Did you change the ringer on your phone or something?
No. Why did you say anything?
You didn't hear that?
I didn't hear anything there.
There. What do you hear that? Stop it. I know you're playing a game.
Like what? Somebody's watching me! My phone is in my purse. It's not you?
I swear to God, it's not me.
It's not me.
I always feel like somebody's watching me, is what it just said. That song, which is kind of weird. Seeing there's a camera over there.
There's something, but it's coming from the TV.
Yeah. And it was, I always feel like somebody's watching me, that song.
Somebody's saying they took it out me.
There it is.
You're crazy to think someone from your camera.
What's the song? What was the song? I always feel like somebody's watching me. Come get the camera. How is that even possible?
A private home camera hacker posted his videos on Twitter and YouTube. Interestingly, Twitter removed the account almost 4 years ago, but the scary videos are still up on YouTube.
Come to the camera.
Anyway, if you think this is just a creepy, isolated incident, it's definitely not. The exact same thing has happened countless other times in countless other homes, including this report from Texas.
Imagine your 2-year-old daughter sleeping and an outsider watching her through the baby monitor. That's what happened to a family in Texas this weekend. They discovered the problem when they heard a man yelling at their toddler, reading her name off of her bedroom wall.
So he said, wake up, Allison, you little...
The Gilberts believe their device was hacked.
And again, the same thing happened in this story from Ohio.
Sound asleep about midnight. All of a sudden I heard, it sounded like a man's voice, but I was so asleep I wasn't sure.
Disoriented and confused, Heather Schreck picked up her cell phone to check the camera in her 10-month-old daughter Emma's room. She could see the camera moving, which really didn't make much sense because she wasn't moving it.
About the time I saw it moving, I also heard a voice again start screaming at my daughter. He was screaming, wake up, baby, and then just a long, screaming at her, I guess trying to wake her up.
When the couple heard the frightening, screaming voice, they ran into the room. Eerily, the camera turned on its own, and the mysterious watcher began to address them personally.
And then it screamed at me.
What did it say?
Just some bad things. Yeah, some obscenities. Yeah. So I went and unplugged the camera.
But the Schrecks were only beginning to plug into the truth of what really happened.
Realizing someone had hacked in and from outside. Just absolutely shocked to see that somebody could get into my house that easily.
Curious Teddy. Cora Squires noticed that her daughter Hannah was playing with a stuffed teddy on their baby monitor. She thought the whole scene seemed very cute, so she recorded it. But when baby Hannah laid down to sleep, it seemed that the teddy wasn't quite ready for playtime to end. When the video was later played back for the proud dad, Hank Squires, he noticed two things. One, the temperature in the baby's bedroom had dropped to 66 degrees, even though they keep their house at a temperature over 70 degrees. Even more disturbing, the teddy bear seems to move its head on its own. So what do you think? Is it just a random motion caused by the baby's movement? Is it someone off camera moving the bear? Or is it a possessed toy?
Made with Clipchamp.